Tempt. Romance audiobooks. A safe place to explore your dreams.
Chapter 1. Remington Remy Fulton.
So, what does this president patch mean? Are you like the president of something?
Yeah, baby, I answer. It's a good thing the girl rubbing her fingers over the patch on the front of my leather cut has a hot body and pretty face, because she is as ditzy as they come. At least I hope she's legit dumb. If this is all just some weird act, that's even worse. Not that it matters how smart a woman is when I'm fucking her, I guess, but damn, girl.
What are you the president of?
The coastal wind whips her dyed red hair in her face like even it's exasperated with her attempt at making small talk. The Rockland chapter of the Savage King's MC, I tell her tits. It's not my fault that I'm a foot taller than her and have a perfect view. If she didn't want anyone to look, she wouldn't have them hoisted up on display in that lacy corset top. She knew how she looked when she put this lingerie on, and she decided to wear it out tonight. It's meant for the bedroom, and she can't wait to lure me to hers.
Did you, win one of those election things?
Pretty much. When my brothers and I sat down with Hugo for our first official meeting, we all assumed that he would be the leader of our new chapter. He knows our area, and he's been in the Myrtle Beach chapter of the club for several years. It made sense to us, but he shot that shit down right away. After some discussion of all the ways I had saved each of their asses through the years, my younger brothers ganged up and forced the gavel on me. I can't say I resisted, since I'm well aware that the only reason those three are still alive is my direct intervention. They aren't fuck-ups or anything, it's just that they each have their own peculiarities that make them unsuited for managerial roles. I was sure that they would find a way to screw around and burn down the entire enterprise within the first year. Turns out that even with me at the head of the table, our clubhouse literally burnt to the ground along with every other chapter of the Savage Kings in retaliation for shit going down in South Carolina. At least it wasn't my fault. No one could blame the new guys for this shit. Thankfully, we had set up RJ's garage as the temporary location, so we didn't lose much. He lost his auto shop and the tools inside, but those are things we can easily replace. He didn't even have any customer vehicles inside when it all went up, which was a rare stroke of luck. The new shop is almost finished, and it'll be better than ever. I honestly can't fucking wait, because when RJ isn't working, he gets bored. Bored RJ gets restless, and restless RJ has the impulse control of a goddamn kitten. "Hurry up, Remy, or you'll miss it," Barrett yells at me from the road. "Miss what?" I shout back. "RJ's about to race." "Fuck," I mutter. That's exactly the type of thing I was worried about. "I'll find you later," I promised the dits as I trudged through the thick beach sand, breaking into a jog to try and make it to the road out past the dunes. RJ's an adrenaline junkie who isn't known for making the best decisions in life on a good day. When he's bored and antsy, there's no telling what kind of shit he'll get into, like illegal street racing. And while I've never been a straight-laced, law-abiding citizen myself, I try not to do anything in public that will get me arrested or killed. And no matter how many times I've tried to talk my brothers out of getting into stupid shit, it seems like the more I bitch at them, the more likely they are to ignore my advice. I told Colt not to gamble at the casino owned by the mob. Did he listen? No, he ended up in the hospital with a broken leg. He didn't even lose. The dirty fuckers accused him of cheating to avoid paying out what they owed him. Then with Barrett, the baby of the family, I warned him that he was too young to get married at 18, especially right before he enlisted. It took less than 2 years for that to fall apart. As soon as he deployed, she was out in the town acting single. With RJ, I have to be more judicious with my advice. I have to talk to him carefully so he won't think I'm singling him out for not being the smartest Fulton in the family tree. I had to drag him kicking and screaming through high school, sometimes literally. While I would never say it to his face, right now RJ's being an idiot. I've seen him with a few beers around the bonfire down on the beach, and now he's going to get behind the wheel and race? When I find him talking to Colt and Barrett, I stomp over and grumble, "Please tell me you're not racing one of your bikes." "I'm not racing one of my bikes," he huffs indignantly. "My GTO is going to blow Dean's Mustang out of the water." "How much have you had to drink?" I ask him. "He's fine, Officer Remy. Lay off," Colt mutters. As the second oldest, he thinks that gives him the right to bust my balls as often as possible. "It's just 500 feet on a straight road without any curves," Barrett adds in his 2 cents. "Fine." I throw up my hands since it's 3 against 1, just like usual. No wonder my mom left. With my dad working at the lumberyard all the time, I was left raising 3 pain-in-the-ass boys who never fucking listened to me. Keeping them all alive has been harder than you would think. It's pretty much all I've done since I was 5 years old and was told by my mother to stand by the tub and make sure Colton didn't drown while taking a bath. RJ walks away from us to go pull his car around to the agreed-upon starting line, while Colt and Barrett place bets with several of the 20 or so assholes standing around watching. "500 on RJ," I hear Colt tell someone. "He's going to smoke your buddy Dean." "You're on," the guy agrees. "Now, who's going to be the flag girl?" Colt asks aloud.
I'll do it.
A woman I fucked on a picnic table, but whose name I can't remember, offers excitedly. She yanks her white-cropped tee off and waves it over her head, her bare tits bouncing as she races over to the starting line to catcalls. Both vehicles come revving up, so everyone takes a few steps back onto the sandy shoulder. At least RJ's in the right lane if he's going to do this shit, with Dean in the left. That guy is fucked if there's any oncoming traffic.
On your marks, get sets, go!
The topless girl announces, unable to even get the most basic saying right. The tires squeal on both cars, throwing up gravel and smoke as they put the pedal down to take off. RJ was actually fucking right for once. His GTO smokes the man's Mustang. Everyone is celebrating, hurrying down to congratulate him, when I see the headlights coming toward us. Dean does too, and handles it about as well as any drunk young man in his situation. I'm already jogging down the shoulder when Dean swerves, jerking his car over to the right while he's still going way too fast. The front bumper of his car clips RJ's back bumper, spinning him out. There's so much dust kicked up in the darkness that I can't tell which car is thrown off the right side of the road, rolling over and over down the dunes to the shoreline. "God damn it," I mutter before I sprint toward chaos yet again.
You can listen to the rest of the book in the Tempt Romance audiobooks app, available on the App Store and Google Play. The link to the book is in the description. Discover even more bestsellers and exclusive stories updated weekly, only in Tempt Romance audiobooks.